Don't get into a car with this mug. It's bad news.
Sure, Justine.
Piss off.
What are you going to do about it?
This is my corner.
Yeah, right, Holly.
Piss off! Hey! Hold it! Zoe! Cut it out! Hey! Just go! Hang on! Let's go!
Hey, pick it up.
Here. Zoe, take this.
Let's go on, clear off. This is my corner, bitch. Holly, screw you, it's a free country. You little slut.
Holly, let it go.
Bloody part-timer.
Hey, take this. Look at that face.
Oh, you'll get yours,
Holly,
bitch.
let it go.
Her name is Zoe Clayton. We've got a purse with a student ID, a driver's licence and a few bucks. So you'll probably rule out robbery.
What sort of student?
University.
Oh, that looks new.
Her face is gone.
Hadn't seen her before. Got to know how to look after yourself in this game. She thought she knew it all. She knew squat.
You saw her get into a car?
A gold Magna, SPS something. Oh, wasn't my trick. If it was, I would have remembered the full Joe.
Did you get a look at the guy?
No, sorry, he stopped up the road a bit.
Okay, thank you. If you think of anything else.
I'll get in touch. What's that cologne you're wearing?
I'm not actually wearing cologne.
Really? Must just be you then. Nice.
Shagged and sleeping in, I reckon.
Yeah, probably.
So, not talking about me.
Matt.
Harvey's luck. What's this?
Murdered hooker.
Yeah. Messy. Here he is. Big night, mate. Sleep in.
No, I had car trouble, had to get the tram.
Oh, yeah? How's Emma?
Yeah, she's good. Why?
Tell her we said hi.
Hammer murder.
Yeah, prostitute.
Yeah, there were a bunch of these a few years back before I joined Homicide.
Similar.
Could be. I'll chase up the files.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, great. One gold Magna registered to Jason Green.
I swear to you, I didn't kill her.
The thing is, Jason, you've got a big, big credibility problem.
You lied to your wife and your two beautiful little kids when you told them Daddy's working late back at the office. When Daddy was out getting a blowjob. I love my family.
G'day, Sarge. Just putting this bloke through his paces.
There's a suspect on this murdered sex worker.
I just saw Simon's file note. Now, Hammer. The girl. She said she'd just been in a fight with another girl.
What other girl?
I don't know. But maybe she had something to do with this. Detective Freeman, I need to speak to you now.
What's he doing?
Interview suspended at 9:20 for consultation with Detective Senior Sergeant.
Sarge?
You've got the wrong man.
We've got witnesses who saw the victim get into his
Read
car.
my lips. You've got the wrong man.
Sarge, he admits being there.
Mandy Knight, Gemma Matthews, Vicky Patterson, 23, 19, 21. All prostitutes, all killed in the same way as this victim, who is?
Zoe Clayton, Sarge, age 22, full-time student, part-time hooker.
These killings all took place between March and August 2004. The full case details are in those folders. This is the murder of Maxwell Craven.
taxi driver. He frequented prostitutes. He often accepted services in lieu of fares.
So I take it he was alibied up to the eyeballs?
Craven claimed that he was looking after his elderly mother at the time of each murder, and she backed him up.
Our boy's best friend is his mother.
And then Craven won $3 million in a lottery.
That'd be nice.
Very nice.
After the win, he moved interstate. That is when the Hammer killings stopped until today.
So why wasn't this guy prosecuted last time?
We all knew he was guilty, but we didn't have enough evidence to convince the DPP.
So what's to say that this current attack is not a copycat killing? I mean, there are enough crazies out there looking for inspiration, Sarge.
Certain details of the MO were never released to the press. A lethal blow to the back of the head, followed by repeated frenzied blows to completely annihilate the face. This is no copycat. This is our chance to get Craven before he kills again. Go through the files. I want you to know them back to front. Get a handle on this man.
Excuse me, Senior Sergeant. That last known address on Maxwell Craven, it's now a KFC drive-through.
Thanks.
And Justine Parker's here to see you, from the Sex Workers Cooperative.
Duncan, yours, mate.
So what's the point of your co-op?
The aim of the co-op is to protect and maintain the rights of all sex workers.
Including the street girls, working illegally?
There always has been street prostitution and there always will be, Detective, no matter how many laws men in grey suits make. Why wasn't Craven under surveillance?
I understand you're upset, Justine. We alerted the Queensland State Police when Craven moved north. We have not had any notification of his return.
Yeah, you know they gave our girls a hard time up there. Claimed that we were harassing him.
And were you?
What's harassment?
Making unproven accusations.
Telling the truth.
Harassing the guy.
Oh, right. Same old story, isn't it? Justice for hire.
What are you suggesting he's bribing the Queensland Police?
No, I'm suggesting that there is one law for the rich and one for the girls that I represent.
I can assure you that is not the case here, Justine. Craven is definitely one of the avenues that we're investigating.
And why are you so sure that he's guilty?
Detective Freeman isn't entirely convinced that he's our man.
4 years ago, I was still on the game. I was doing it tough, doing drugs. I came this close to getting in a car with Max Craven. The girl that did, Mandy, she was my best friend. We shared a flat together. When she didn't come home, I went looking for her. And I found her. And I saw what that bastard did to her.
Justine was considered an unreliable witness by the DPP because of her drug habit at the time.
So do you know where he's living? Because the closest we've got is a bucket of fried chook.
Ah, you guys are good. Really good. He set his mum up in a place before he moved up north. Yeah.
Thank you.
Just get the bastard. You know, I remember when you told Mandy's parents she'd been murdered. You made us a promise then that you would get Max Craven. You've probably forgotten you said that.
No. No, I haven't forgotten.
You should have been a politician, Stanley.
Of all the persons of interest, Craven's the only one whose DNA was found on each victim.
Yeah, but he admitted to giving them a free ride home in exchange for sex.
No such thing as a free ride.
And he had an alibi.
From his mum, who was in the early stages of dementia. It's hardly what you'd call ironclad.
She's not the only mother to lie for her son, compass or not.
And it looks to me like all roads lead to Craven.
If it's so obvious, why wouldn't the DPP play ball? Maybe the reason is the obvious one. He didn't do it. That guy we brought in, Jason Green, he said he saw Zoe Clayton having an argument with another hooker. Now, I think that is worth following up.
Definitely, Simon. Do it. You and Jennifer Mather want you to organise uniforms, see if we can trace the hammer. It's brand new. Maybe some shop assistant will recognise Craven.
Sarge, do you know how many hardware stores there are?
So, start with the ones near his address.
Do we have an address?
Yeah, the Helpful Hookers Network.
Duncan.
Wouldn't it be better if Simon and I did this?
No. No, it wouldn't.
Sarge!
No, I know Craven better than anyone, and this instance experience is going to count.
Yeah, but...
I made a promise 4 years ago. I intend to keep it. Finally.
That's what I'm talking about. You're letting this Justine Parker woman get to you.
Now, what's getting to me is 4 young women beaten to death, and we still have not arrested the person responsible. Let's go.
Piss off.
Do you mind if if we come in, Max?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're trespassing. Get out.
Where were you between 10 o'clock last night and 6 o'clock this morning?
In bed, asleep.
Quiet night, was it then?
Hey, don't touch that.
Can anyone verify your whereabouts last night?
Oh, look,
Hey,
screwdriver,
leave it
monkey
alone.
grips. Nice new tools, Max. What, no hammer?
Get out of my stuff.
I asked you to verify your whereabouts. Can anyone verify your whereabouts?
No, and I don't have to answer your questions.
A young woman was murdered last night.
But that's got nothing to do with me, Wolf.
Detective Freeman.
Well, let's find out. You coming with us?
Oh, pizza! That's assault, you bastard!
You're right. Assault police.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna have you, Wolf. I can afford a decent lawyer this time. Oh, shut up.
Hey, amigos. What's going on?
Police business.
You bet it is, Sunshine. Detective Senior Sergeant Laurie Murphy, Brisbane CI. So tell me, where are you taking my suspect?
Thanks for coming in, Holly. Well, this might be working hours for you guys, but it's beauty sleep time for me.
Yes, we appreciate it.
Gosh, I must look a fright.
No, you look just fine.
Why, thank you, Simon.
So, you said that you gave Zoe Clayton advice on staying safe.
That's right, she was new, I could tell.
She was a full-time uni student studying fine arts.
Oh, you don't say, fine arts.
Apparently, she needed the money to pay for an increase in her rent.
Oh, now isn't that fascinating? I, on the other hand, I'm a doctor of philosophy. I say you take money for sex, well, that just makes you a hooker.
We spoke to some of the other girls and they said that you and Zoe had a fight last night and you had to be torn apart.
She was on my corner. That's just plain bad manners, isn't it?
So when she jumped in that car, it was kind of like she was taking money out of your pocket.
Turned out she was doing me a favour, didn't it? Look, we had an argument, but she's the one that started it.
And did you finish it?
You're asking if I killed her?
You were heard to threaten her.
Hang on a minute.
You were angry with her.
Yes.
Someone needed to teach
No,
her a lesson.
stop right there. I didn't kill her. I made a phone call, that's all.
Who to?
Boyfriend. He protects some of the girls and keeps things sorted. But he would never go that far.
And what's his name?
Jesus.
Oh, Holly, come on, we need a name.
That's his name, Jesus. He says Jesus, but he spells it Jesus, so I call him Jesus.
His last name?
Almada.
I'm not talking till my lawyer gets here. Stop staring at me. I'm the victim here. I have never killed anyone.
He's letting his personal animosity towards Craven get in the way here.
Absolute nonsense. Superintendent, why wasn't I told that there was an extradition order out on Craven?
Because there isn't one. I haven't received any paperwork.
Well, yet. I mean, so far, we just keep him under surveillance, confirming his address while we pull together more evidence. Then we're
Evidence on what?
Well, that's Queensland business.
Was that so? Yeah. So you're down here watching him, you don't even think to tell us that he's back.
I agree, not courteous.
Courteous? It's cost a young woman her life.
Okay. So some slag's dead in the gutter. Who gives a root? Meet on the street. The thing is, you're only marginally better than choking the chicken. Why am I here?
So why didn't your people inform us that Maxwell Craven was back?
Look, you want an apology, Stanley? OK, I apologise.
Detective Senior Sergeant Wolf.
DSS Wolf. Sorry, Stanley, didn't mean to take liberties.
Detective Murphy, this man is a suspect in a murder here. Were you watching him last night?
No, I can't alibi him if that's what you're asking.
How lucky can you get, hey? When I won that $3 million, I thought I was the luckiest man on the planet. Go up to Queensland, cash to burn. The slags don't want to have a bar of me because their mates down here have been spreading their lies on the net and circulating my photo.
Looking for love in all the wrong places, eh, Max? Sit here.
When you've arrested this bloke, you can grant me permission to interview him. And what's happened down here will support my application for his extradition.
That's not going to happen. Craven stays here. I've got a dead girl in the morgue.
Well, I've got a hooker in a hospital bed breathing through a tube in her throat thanks to that fat prick. My hooker's going to ID Craven as soon as she wakes up. When she does, I'll get that order without an interview. Look, it's been nice to meet you. Hasta la vista, Stanley.
Well, if Craven is your prisoner, you'd better hurry up and charge him. Have you got enough to do that, Stanley?
No. He hasn't got anything on me. I'll be out of here in an hour.
Detective Freeman, Mr. Craven's legal representative is here.
Send him in.
Her.
Valerie Zimmerman, SC.
I know you are, Miss Zimmerman.
Val, these bastards are trying to frame me.
I'll pull the other one, Matt.
I'll need some time with my client, Detective. Alone. Unmonitored. Turn the cameras off. Thank you.
Jesus Almada.
Jesus.
Jesus Almada. 27.
Form for assault, heroin possession, and living off the earnings of prostitution.
Have we got a last known address?
Yep. About 20 metres from where Zoe Clayton's body was found.
You follow that up, I'll see what else we can dig up on Holly Bannister. I mean, she could be sicking us onto him to cover her own tracks.
Mr. Almada! Open up, it's the police! I think we just found Jesus.
You have no witnesses, no evidence. Just more of the same harassment, abuse, and incompetent police work.
Yeah, if you're quite finished, Miss Simmons.
Ms. And I'm nowhere near finished, Detective Senior Sergeant. My client claims that you assaulted him.
Your client assaulted Detective Senior Constable Freeman. I restrained him using appropriate force.
Yes. Well, you would say that, wouldn't you?
There's a Queensland State detective pressuring us for Mr. Craven's extradition to face matters up there.
I think we both know that if Detective Murphy had any substantive evidence in any Queensland matter, that he would have already had my client charged and the extradition application put in place. Now, has that happened?
No, it has not.
No. So my client won't be going anywhere, will he? Now, unless you intend to charge Mr. Craven in this other matter, I imagine that you'll be releasing my client immediately, won't you, detectives?
Yes, we will.
Good. And if any member of your squad comes within a bull's roar of my client, we will be lodging a formal complaint. Now, is that clear?
I can assure you none of my team will come anywhere near this scum.
Another check-up in 3 months, Sally, okay? Stop by the clinic or give me a call.
Thank you.
Magic.
Thanks. See ya.
I'm in the right place.
Aidan Shearer, I'm a doctor. I help out here a couple of times a week, health checks, that kind of stuff. My clinic, sex workers admin.
We don't need to advertise. Girls know where we are.
Miss Parker, Detectives Mapplethorpe and Joyner. We work with Detective Senior Sergeant Wolf.
What do you want?
Do you know a Jesus Almada?
Not by choice. Why?
Mr. Almada is dead.
Well, that's no great loss, is it? He was a low-life pusher who pretended to offer these women protection along with his smack.
Is it possible that he had something to do with Zoe Clayton's death?
No, it's not, because Max Craven killed Zoe Clayton. You charged him yet?
He's been taken in for questioning.
Right, so what? I'll take that as a no, shall I?
The investigation is ongoing.
Excuse me. Duncan.
Miss Parker, we're doing everything we can. You know these girls, you know the streets, the clients. Maybe you should be trying to help.
I gave you Max Craven.
We need evidence, otherwise he walks away.
He just has. His lawyer has forced his release. Max Craven is back on the street.
Okay, so you want me to do your job for you, is that it?
No, we just want some cooperation. We all have the same objective here, Miss Parker.
Sure. Right, okay, if I hear anything, I'll call Wolf.
Can't blame her, really. If it had been for society ladies who'd been hammered to death, Craven wouldn't be back out.
That's not true.
It looks that way to us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got patience.
Dead for a week. Can't bend an alibi like that.
Ironclad.
Which takes us back to Craven.
No. But Craven's a perv, and he's a pathetic, sad dickhead, but a serial killer, and her profile doesn't fit.
Why not?
Have you read the files? I mean, he has sex with lots of hookers, right?
Lots of hookers.
And according to all their statements, it's just straight up and down, normal sex.
Normal with him.
Well, it's not violent or kinky. I mean, serial killers are nearly always sexually dysfunctional.
That psych degree from the Wheaties box isn't real. You know that, don't you, Dane?
Now, listen, Matty, I've eyeballed this prick, and I didn't get the vibe. Right? 9 times out of 10, you just know it in your gut, right?
Well, the Sarge gets the vibe loud and clear. He's convinced Craven's guilty.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not convinced, mate. I'm not.
You know, he is exhausted. His marriage has fallen apart. Maybe he's just off the mark on this one.
He's pretty fixated. I wonder if he's just trying to keep himself distracted.
Nah, it's not just that. He made a promise to Justine Parker and he couldn't keep it.
All right. We need to charge Craven with this murder before Murphy's victim in Queensland wakes up and hands him an extradition order on a plate. Find me some evidence. No one goes home tonight. I'm going to the pub.
This is the gloat over my extradition still not coming through. I wouldn't count your chickens just yet, amigo. $1 billion.
Yeah, I've got to say, I find that Mexican joke fairly tedious.
What do you think? I like it. Makes me laugh.
Anyway, I didn't ask you here to gloat. What's a homicide detective doing extraditing a suspect on an assault charge?
You've been checking up on me, Stanley.
I made a few calls. There are more murders, aren't there?
Yeah, there's 2 more.
Hammer killings?
Yeah.
I knew he wouldn't stop. That's why we gave you people a heads up. Why weren't you all over him?
Well, we were at first, but we couldn't keep him under indefinite 24-hour surveillance. You know that. Anyway, he didn't put a foot wrong.
Yeah. He played you.
Yeah, mate, just like he played you.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter which murders he goes down for, does it? You get him up there on your assault charge, squeeze him on your murders, or I get him down here. What's the difference?
The question is, who's got the best shot at this bastard?
It shouldn't be a competition, though, should it?
Okay, watch him. You nail him before I do, well, good luck to you.
The problem is I had to give my word to his lawyer that none of my team would go anywhere near him.
But that doesn't apply to me. That's what this is about. It's going to be bloody freezing out there, isn't it?
Most likely.
I don't know how anyone lives in this morgue by choice.
Most livable city in the world.
Yeah, right. So I thought that was a joke. All right, Stanley, you go home to your warm bed and your warm wife. I'll sit on Craven for you.
I've got a thermos of coffee and a couple of blankets in the car.
Eating all the pizza yet?
No time. Been working hard trying to trace a hammer.
No luck?
No. So how did it go then?
I re-canvassed all the shops along the strip near where Zoe Clayton was killed.
No one saw or heard anything.
Hi, Em. I'm still at work.
Maybe a copper's girlfriend, eh?
Not me.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm fast run out of ideas.
In the doghouse, mate.
I've got to get to the hospital. My dad's had a stroke. Thanks, Liz.
That's no problem. Has he been ill?
No, I don't think so. He's moved into a retirement village.
Oh, right.
It's a nice place. It's more like a resort. 24-hour care, thank God. If you're still at home.
So they got on to Emma at your place?
Yeah. We're living together now. How is he?
Oh, conscious but disorientated. Oh, scared, I think. Oh, your hands are freezing.
Yeah, I'm fine. Can we go in and see him?
Yeah, they're really strict about family only in the ICU. I had to tell them I was his daughter-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Jen gave me a lift.
You could be Matt's sister if you wanted to come in. Or...
No, you two go on. I've got to get back.
Okay, well, thanks for the lift. I appreciate it.
It's okay.
Progress report, where are we?
Pretty much where we were last night, Sergeant.
Oh, really? That's not what I want to do.
That was the pub.
Quiet. Where's Matt?
Oh, his father had a stroke last night. He's at the hospital.
Ah, how bad?
You haven't heard, Sarge.
Stanley Wolf.
Stanley, it's Justine. I think I might have something for you.
Yes, Justine, and what?
I've just got an email about a killing that might be related.
Oh, in Queensland, yeah, we know about that.
In Queensland? No, not in Queensland. What happened in Queensland?
We think there are 2 more victims. It's unconfirmed at this stage.
Oh, my God. So it is him.
Justine, what is
Detective
it?
Senior Sergeant, can I have a word with you in your office?
One moment, ma'am.
Now, please.
Justine, we'll get someone over there.
Sarge, when did we find out about these Queensland victims?
Last night. Justine Parker claims she has new information on Maxwell Craven. She's at the Sex Workers Cooperative. You and Simon get over there.
Oh, Matty, how's your dad?
Yeah, he's going to be okay. He's resting at the moment.
It's good news, mate.
That's good news.
Thanks, guys.
You back?
Yeah, I've got to attend the Jesus Almada autopsy.
Better get over there then. I'm really glad your dad's all right, Matt.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep, understood. I've had to go. Detective Murphy's victim in Queensland has woken up and ID'd Craven. I've had a formal request for us to arrest him for extradition.
Damn it.
Murphy's been informed and he's on his way to Craven's house now, assuming he isn't there already. So we need someone to attend, charge him and bring him in, pending issue of the order. Now, I can send someone else, but I thought I'd give you the option.
Thank you.
If you don't want to do it, Stanley, I understand.
No, I'll do it. I spoke to Murphy last night. He wasn't giving us the whole picture. There are 2 more murders up there.
So he was holding out on us.
We both agreed it doesn't matter who gets the arrest, as long as Craven goes down.
40 miles inside, Max!
Craven!
He's not upstairs.
He's gone.
I didn't do it! Do what? Detectives?
Where's Justine Parker?
She should be here. She phoned me saying she got some information on this guy.
She called us too. You got him?
Yeah, I got him, guard.
Where's Parker? Justine! It's police! Justine! You stay here. Justine.
All she said was she had the goods on Craven. She wouldn't tell me what until I got here.
There's no hammer.
No, he always leaves the hammer.
No, not this time. Got him when he was coming out the door and he didn't have it.
Bring him in. We'll find out what happened. He'll tell us.
Stanley's supposed to be my prisoner now.
He'll tell us. We have him this time, Murphy. Fleeing the scene. We got him on this one.
Okay, you got 24 hours. Then I charge him and put in my extradition application.
Thank you. You're gonna tell us why?
I didn't do it.
Why did she found out?
I don't know what you're talking about. Where's my lawyer?
You knew we were watching you. You slipped away and you killed her.
No, I didn't.
What have you done with the hammer?
You have to believe me. I went there to give her a piece of my mind and to make her stop handing out those flyers. I scapegoat here.
Senior Sergeant Wolfe is well within the law to hold Craven for questioning, as you well know.
Bottom line, Bernice, Stanley Wolfe cannot interview my client without my presence.
Then you'd better get down there.
Wolfe could be in trouble already, you know, and I'll bet it's not the first time. If I start probing, who knows what I'll find.
Oh, come on, Valerie. If you want to run interference for your client, you'll have to do better than that.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
I think Craven's assault allegations against DSS were for a diversion, yes. You should recommend to your client that there are more important things for him to focus on, like the fact that he was caught walking away from a murder scene.
His presence isn't proof of culpability.
No, but it is another strong addition to his damning course of conduct. And once my people are finished with him, he'll be extradited to Queensland to face more charges. So I hope you've packed your bikini, Valerie, because Maxwell Craven is going to tie up your valuable time for months.
I'll see my client now, if I may.
So he's admitting nothing.
Somehow he found out what Justine Parker had discovered. She had proof that Craven did these killings.
Maybe there was something on her computer.
Yes, she mentioned something about an email.
Look here, Sarge. See this gap in the blood? Something was taken.
A laptop.
Get a warrant to search Craven's mother's house. He might have had his own computer. Maybe he got into her files.
What, so now he's a hacker?
Yeah, anything is possible.
But, Sarge, what did he do with her laptop and the hammer? Because he ran straight out of there, straight into us, and if he was getting rid of the proof, what did he do with it?
Get crime scene to turn the house inside out and get onto Justine Parker's internet service provider for those emails.
And pull her phone records.
Yes, we know that she phoned me, she phoned Dr. Shearer. Let's find out if she phoned anyone else, shall we? Let's go. Come on.
Hey, look at her hair.
What about it?
She's had her roots done. I saw her yesterday. She had a fair amount of regrowth.
Skunk hair.
Not today. She's been to the hairdresser.
And that's important because...
Well, some women tell their hairdressers more than they tell a priest.
She might have said something.
OK, so let's find a hairdresser.
Juz did seem quieter than normal.
Did she mention anything specific?
Not really.
The recent murder of Zoe Clayton?
No.
A man called Maxwell Craven.
No.
You sure?
Definitely, I would have remembered that. Well, she seemed distracted. She kept checking her watch.
What time was this?
She was my last customer, so it would have been just before 9.
Mm-hmm.
She said she had to make a phone call.
Did she say to who?
No, I just assumed it was personal.
Well, thanks for coming in, Mr. Lombardi.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I hope I've helped.
Yes, thanks.
You could really use a moisturizing treatment. You're just gorgeous.
How'd you go?
Oh, well, I've got hair like straw, but Matt is gorgeous.
Just tell him you're a natural blonde, mate.
Give it a rest. We can't all be God's gift to women.
So how are you going with those phone records? Marco said that she was pretty anxious to make a call at around 9.
Yeah, last night to an international number, 44. That's the UK.
Well, what time is it there now?
It's almost midnight.
9 o'clock last night?
Mid-morning. So, 001144. What's the rest of the number?
If it's a business, it'll probably be closed.
They might have a machine or something.
Manchester Police, PC Norton speaking. Hello?
Hello. Yes, this is Detective Senior Constable Jennifer Mathorpe.
File you requested?
Finally, thanks.
Yes, a phone call was made to this
Hang on,
number
Karen.
this morning.
There's been a mistake.
Oh, no mistake. It's the file.
Oh, no, I understand.
What is it?
They're not still on duty.
Ollie Bannister's juvenile record.
Don't tell me my girlfriend's been up to mischief. What's her form?
Yes, I'll wait.
Prostitution and intentionally caused serious injury. She put a guy in hospital, almost killed him, bashed his head in with a brick. Except back then she wasn't Holly.
What do you mean?
She was David Bannister. Your girlfriend's a guy.
Crime scene ring. No sign of the laptop or the hammer. Maybe he's telling the truth. They matched the print from the coffee cup they found on the floor at Justine Parker's office.
Not Craven's?
No. It's Holly Bannister's.
Holly, let him go.
No, you're making a mistake.
I don't think so. Drop it.
Step away from the doctor and drop the hammer now.
Drop it. Step away. Now. It's over, Holly.
Thank God.
You all right, Dr. Shearer?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, good. Because you're under arrest for the murder of Justine Parker. Come on.
I met Justine in a previous life.
When you were David?
I was turning tricks. She was a working girl. We became friends. She helped me discover who I was.
You found a body this morning.
Took her a cup of coffee. She sometimes forgets to have breakfast.
Why did you take her computer?
To check her emails. I saw her last night on the way home from the hairdressers. She said she had some info from a prostitutes network in the UK. I thought there might be something in it about him, and there was.
And the hammer. Why did you take that?
He's a doctor. She's a whore. Who were they going to believe? I had to make sure justice was done. She was good to me. I always loved her for that.
My colleague was in touch with police in Manchester. 20 years ago, a hooker was brutally murdered. A fatal blow to the back of the head with a hammer. And then her face was obliterated.
A person of interest was the prostitute's last client, a local doctor, Donald Shepherd. Now, his wife had committed suicide only a few months earlier. Here is a surveillance photo. Can you read the caption, please?
Donald Shepherd with his son, Aidan.
Is that boy you, Dr. Shearer?
My mother discovered he'd been seeing prostitutes for years. Broke her heart. She ran a bath and slit both the wrists. I found her. They destroy families. They deserve to die.
Oh, if it's any consolation, no one saw this coming.
It isn't.
You admit to killing Justine Parker?
Oh, yes. She'd phoned me, said she'd uncovered evidence of another hammer killing in England, but she was still trying to verify the details. So, I had to shut her up. Then I went home, cleaned up, came back and met you. Craven turning up in the interim was a real bonus.
What about Zoe Clayton? You killed her as well?
Yeah, sweet as a nut. I killed them all.
And you deliberately set up Maxwell Craven as a fall guy?
Circumstantial evidence. Worked before, and he'd be no great loss.
What about the murders in Queensland?
The whores kept track of him. It was hilarious. They were contributing to their own annihilation. Well, when I occasionally found myself up north for a conference or a holiday, I'd find out where Craven was. Go there and clean up some filth.
I'll arrange for another member to escort Max Craven to the airport with DSS Murphy. He's still got an assault charge to face.
Magicians call it misdirection. They make you look at one hand, while all the while it's the other hand you should be paying attention to. Always have an escape route.
Doctor! No! Stop it!
He's got a blade.
Homicide. We need an ambulance.
My lawyer's not going to let this go, you know.
Yeah, right.
She's got a mate in Queensland who's going to sort it out for me.
Ah, good for you. Now, I get the aisle seat and the armrest, and I don't want to hear another word out of you until we get to Brizzy. Understood? Stanley, we're just waiting for our ride on the 7 o'clock flight.
Right.
I heard what happened. Crazy bastard. He's my chauffeur. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Craven. I know you've been through a hell of a lot.
Hey!
It's all right. Let it go. I'm fine, Duncan. Thanks for your concern.
Everyone makes mistakes, Sarge. Goes with the territory. Main thing is, it's over, and we got the guy.
Justine Parker's parents live in Adelaide, I called them. They said for them, Justine died years ago. Forgiveness. It's the hardest thing.
Yeah, it is.
Good night, Duncan.
Not Sarge.